23, I wish. What's 23? It's so weird. There go the notifications. There they go. We are notified. And we shall be live talking about stuff and things that you want to hear about today on the show. Good morning, everybody. Hope you're doing great. As you can see, I'm in a great mood today. I hope everything else goes perfect. Perfect. It is a perfect day and a perfect morning. Hello, everybody. What's up, everybody? How's it going? I hope you're having a fantastic morning. Hey, Iceman, what's up, buddy? So glad you're here. How's it going, bro? I hope you can hear me okay. I don't know if my audio is working because no one has given me any feedback yet on if the show is up and running. So, can you guys hear me? Hey, Nick, Matt, Mike, Ice, what's up, guys? Oh, audio's fine? Oh, great, man. Great. Thank you. Oh, I see what's going on. I'm not hearing the chat. Hold on. I'm like, there's something wrong. No. Well, maybe my volume's off. I don't know what's going on. System, crypto, Discord, OBS, Restream chat's at 50. Dude, my volume is totally... Oh, my speaker's off. I'm like, why aren't I hearing you guys? Right on. Hearing you guys. Oh. Right on. Hearing you guys. There we go. Cool. Okay, I'm so sorry. I should be able to hear your chat now so we can talk. Fantastic. So let's get into it, man, shall we? This should be really interesting. The Convo Couch, the Convo We Make Stuff Up Couch, they make stuff up and they lie to their audience. And their audience numbers are dropping off. They're losing viewers. I don't know if it's because people are getting wise to the amount of lying that they produce, or if it's because YouTube has taken it upon themselves to subvert the notifications like they have been doing to my channel for 12 years. But either way, when I went public with the fact that YouTube was subverting my live stream, and I did it immediately, I got absolutely no response. I got no help from anybody else. Nobody wanted to reach out to me. Nobody wanted to have me on their show to talk about it. Nobody wanted to come on my show to discuss it. It was like I was a hot topic, too hot to touch third rail.
Juan Fernando.
Yeah, Juan, take your flags and go fuck off. You're blocked from my live stream. Yeah. Best of luck with those fucking flags. Fuck your flag and fuck you. We don't fly flags in here. Flags separate people. Flags are a moronic way of thinking shit. You've been indoctrinated if you're going to put up a bunch of American flags in this live stream. And understand, I'll shit on that fucking flag. Fuck your American flag. And fuck everything it stands for. You've subverted and perverted everything that America was ever supposed to be about. And guess what? It never was about that either. So just fuck off. You're not welcome here ever again. Don't ever come back in here. Fucking flag waving fuck. Anybody else want to wave some flags around and get banned? Just because you have the ability to do something doesn't mean you really should just go and do it. Just little hot tip. Let's get back to this. So, Convo Couch was one of the podcasts that I did watch, and they were aware of Trendy Asdabbers. Of course, they knew who I was, and they didn't give a shit about anything I was putting out there. They've never responded to me via YouTube. Once I discovered them on Twitter and I started tweeting at Craig started talking back to me. And I was like, wow, man, he actually responds to critics. That's great, man. I could actually have a conversation with somebody. Somebody who's not just going to ignore me or just not even see it because Elon Musk or Jack or whoever the fuck is running the social media, platform at the time has decided to algorithm me into obscurity. I understand that. I brought it on myself and I'm cool with it. But at the same time, hey, Craig wants to talk? I'll talk. I got plenty to say to you, buddy. Number one, you're a fucking liar. Number two, you brought this on yourself. Number three, the fact that you're reaching out to the very people you lie to fucking pick you up and help you, it's pathetic and hilarious. Stop lying to people. Stop lying. I know you're a very nice person. What is that, the same name? Yeah, you're blocked too. Fuck off. It only takes me a second to block you. Only takes me a second. So Craig put up a tweet this morning, a video. And it seems as if Craig tried to reapply for monetization 6 months ago. And they just now got a response back. So let's just get this out there before we get into it. And you start blaming me for trying to silence people. That's wrong. Okay, it's wrong what YouTube is doing. They shouldn't be the people who decide who's lying and who's telling the truth. And so what if somebody's lying? I mean, what's comedy? What is fiction? What's a work of fiction? I mean, so what if it's disguised as news or as the truth? What was the Onion? What was the National Enquirer? These were all fake news outlets, and we seem to be fine with that in the grocery aisle. You know, and pick up fake news and laugh about it and whatever. Oh, look, alien had Joe Biden's baby or whatever.
Good guy. Top of the morning to you.
Hey, Sean, good to see you. But it's not the job of given whatever social media platform we're talking about to determine who the winners and losers are, who the truth tellers are and who's not, because every time they do that, they end up promoting the wrong people. I mean, look at Tim Pool. He's a fucking liar. He's one of the most popular ones out there. You know, look at Joe Rogan. He has guys on his show talking about aliens. He rode the crest of the fucking algorithm wave. Right? Look at Jimmy Dore. Straight liar. Lies constantly to his audience. Lies to himself. Lies about science. Lies about things that are provably obvious to everybody. And he sits there and lies and is cut to... You going?
I'll be back.
Okay.
And on my phone if I get lost.
Okay.
Bye, baby. I will.
Okay. You look so cute.
Can I go out the front door?
Yeah, anywhere you want.
Okay.
My girlfriend wants to go for a run, and
Okay,
she wanted to take the
Exactly
dog.
right,
I'm
make
like, you
power
can't
to the
take
people,
the
not
dog
big
with
tech.
you. He can't run. I was like, he's only good for like 300 feet, and then you'll be dragging a bowling ball behind you. So she had to leave the dog home. So Craig put up a video, and I want you guys to see it. He put it up on Twitter, and I responded several times. Don't expect you guys to see it on Twitter. Most of you won't because it's under my replies, and I can't get you guys to check my replies. That's okay. It's okay. I'm just going to show you what Craig put up on the internet this morning. I made sure to like it so it'll be up here under my likes, right? On my profile, on my likes. They moved it all the way down to the far right now. Okay, and here's the video. Let's take it full screen. Turn the volume up. Bring the screen into you guys here. There he is. I know he's a little rough looking in the morning, but aren't we all? So I'm not going to hold his morning fro against him. We're not going to make fun of the way Craig looks. Craig doesn't like me because I criticize him. I like Craig as far as human beings go, and I told him that. He's like, well, I don't like you. Well, you know what, Craig, here's something you could do. Why don't you find something that I said that's not true and try to come after me for being a liar like I come after you for being a liar. And when you could do that, then you can legitimately say you don't like me. But you don't just dislike people because they're being honest about critiquing you, which is all I've ever wanted from you is to be better. Seriously, Craig, you're a good guy. The reason I criticize you is so that you'll stop lying to your audience. I want you to be better. I think you could be much better. You could be huge if you and Fiorella would stop lying. But what do they lie about? They lie about the 2020 election and they lie about vaccine science. Period. That's two things they lie about all the time. They tell those lies, ad nauseum, as much as they can. Listen to this. And you tell me if you feel sad for Craig after knowing that he puts out misinformation on YouTube.
So YouTube finally answered my last my application back for monetization. They finally responded. It only took 6 months. It usually takes a month, but they finally responded. But look what they said this time. Your channel wasn't accepted for monetization because harmful content.
Okay. Now, before Craig goes on about the harmful content, I just want to go ahead and let you know what constitutes harmful content. Harmful content would be disguising information as news, as science, as facts, as data, as, you having the receipts, then broadcasting that data to unknowing people who go out and act on the misinformation that you put out there. Let's say that you claim that the doesn't work, which is what Craig does. Craig says that it hasn't saved any lives at all. He's literally said that on his show.
Morning, nay.
And let's say you go out there and you decide not to get because of something Craig said on his YouTube channel. And then you catch it, right? And you bring it home, you give it to your kids. Your kids go somewhere and give it to some other kid, and that kid goes somewhere and gives it to their parent, and then their parent goes and visits grandma and grandpa and gets them sick. And then grandma and grandpa, one of them dies. Someone died because Craig lied. Someone died because Jimmy Dore lied. So when you lie, and it can result in someone literally dying because they trusted you, I understand why YouTube feels like they should be controlling the information. It makes sense to me because YouTube, in their stupid corporate mind, they're literally trying to save people's lives. Okay? At the same time, they're trying to cover their ass, I'm sure. Legally cover their ass. I just lost connection here for a second. Hopefully we're okay. We're all right. We're all right. We're still live. Are we still live? Everything looks okay? Hey, Jugs Bunny, what's up? But YouTube has pushed the narrative too far. Now, don't get me wrong. What Fiora Isabella and Craig do, Craig Pasta, Giordano, whatever his name is, what they do is an abomination to reporting. An abomination. It's a insult to anybody who calls himself a teller of the truth. It's an insult to reporters, to podcasters who want people to get information. You're insulting us, Craig, Fiora. You guys are hacks, and you're liars, and you're dangerous. At the same time, listen to me. I give them every right to speak the lies that they want. Jimmy Dore, same thing. Tim Pool, same thing. Joe Rogan, you want to talk about aliens? I'm okay with that if people are paying you to listen to that. Whatever kind of entertainment people take it as. People go out and buy the Inquirer. People go out and buy, or swallow the Onion articles that you see all over the internet. And we know they're fake.
Hi, Drugs Bunny. Love your name, by the way.
I don't need a disclaimer. I don't need anybody telling me right from wrong or fact from fiction or science from lies. I don't need that. I'll go do the research on my own. I definitely don't need the people who are supposed to be the platform for all of the information to be trying to decide what's right and what's wrong. And what they're doing to the Convo Couch, I'm defending Convo Couch here, guys. What they're doing to those two fucking liars and misinformants is a travesty. It really is. They are liars and they are misinformants. Craig Pasta, you're a fucking liar. It's factual and I can prove it. I can prove that you fucking lie all the time. I can prove it. I've proved it on the show many times. You're a big fat fucking liar. Okay, you're a fucking liar and I have no problem calling you what you are, and I can prove it in a court of law that you fucking lie. So I don't have a problem. What YouTube should be doing is making my platform more visible. In fact, they should give everyone equal visibility and let the audiences decide who they're going to watch. Now, a lot of people don't want to watch me. I'm abrasive and they don't like it. They don't like hearing the fucking truth screamed in their faces and me going ha 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 and doing, end zone touchdown dances all the time every time I'm right about something. I get that, but at the same time, there's a lot of people out there who are telling the truth that aren't as obnoxious as me, that you guys should be hearing about, that you guys should be watching, they're actually much more listenable than I am. They're friendly, they're nice, and they're not going to ban you for flying an American flag on their chat. So you might not like that I do shit like that. Fine, go find some other truth tellers out there. YouTube needs to be lifting them up, just like they lifted up Tim Pool, just like they lifted up Joe Rogan, just like they're lifting up, they've lifted up the Convo Couch for a long time. And then 6 months ago, they finally had enough of their lies and their bullshit. But this is what I'm here to say. It's wrong. I don't support it. I laugh at them. Ha ha ha. Fuck you, Craig. Fuck you, Fiora. You're getting exactly what you fucking deserve. And I'm loving it. At the same time, I don't support it. Do you see the difference there? Do you understand the distinction between me celebrating them getting silenced, me also being against the fact that they're being silenced? Do you understand that? Is that okay? That I can have both of those feelings at the same time? Can both of those feelings live together? Can I hate a fucking liar and still not like the fact that they're being silenced by a social media company? Is that okay? I don't hate him. I don't hate Fiora so much. I hate Craig less than I hate Fiora. Absolutely.
Support.
celebration, support. Thank you. It's Josh G. Drugs Bunny, morning. Okay, good. You guys saying hi to each other? So that's my question for all of you. Can these two things live together? I'm going to ask you one more time. I think you missed the question. I'm going to ask you one more time. I didn't get a single response from anybody in the chat anywhere. I haven't checked the Rumble or the Kick yet. But, once again, can I hate the lies and still also hate the fact that those liars are being silenced? Is that okay? Answer me in the chat. Is that okay? Can both of those things live together in your brain? Thank you, Josh G,
Yes.
for being the only person who responded to a very simple question. Of course they can live together. It was a rhetorical question, you fools. Think! Put on your thinking caps, folks. Come on, man. Of course you can. I can't believe I have to
Yeah.
walk you through this. I literally have to put my arm around you and hoist you up so that you can get your brains around this. Well, at least Drugs Bunny and Josh
Sean
G get
was
it.
the guy.
Oh, thank you, Sean.
Yes, you can
Johnny
win.
come lately. Shawnee come lately. Okay, thank you. The three of you. Great. 3 of you. It's great, man. It's a squad right there. The
Cannabis
4 of us
heals.
make up a fucking squad. It's
Yeah,
great.
it can.
Yeah, it can. Cannabis heals. Thank you. It can. So I'm making sense here, right?
Christopher Grant. Free ZPH 100%.
Yes, Chris Grant. I know a Chris Grant. Dude, Chris! Chris! Dude, how's it going, bro? Oh my god. I can't believe you popped into my live show. Oh shit, man. I gotta clean up a little bit here. What do you think?
Making so much sense we've turned to $1.
Holy shit, Chris is here, everybody. Oh my god. Dude, you
Drugs
just brought
Bunny.
such a smile to my face.
That's like saying you can't love if you can hate.
Right.
Christopher Grant. Love ya, bro.
I love you, Chris. I love you too, bro. I miss you. You're one of the things I miss about California. You. Damn, bro. You made me feel welcome from almost the first day I got there. 13 years, bro.
Orca guy.
13 years.
Hashtag Nays Quad.
That's a long time we've known each other, man.
Good morning.
I remember when Dino was like, dude, this is Chris. You're going to like this guy. I was like, right on, right on. The first time I met you, I'll never forget it. Moose Lodge, bro. I will never fucking forget that night. Wow. There was so much drama in between then and now. And here we are. Here we are, bro. So, yeah, I moved out of California. You probably already figured that out. I live in Orlando, Florida now. So if you're ever in Florida, Chris, hit me
Grant.
up.
Cheers, my brother. You had the best dabs as I ever read.
Oh, shucks. You should see what I got now, bro. Look at this. Look at this. Are you ready? Dude, I remember dabbing out of that giant bong of yours. That giant beaker bong. Look at this. That's that shit, you know you wanna try it. That's that shit that gets you fucked up. That's that shit, you know you wanna buy it. That's that shit, come on and get some. That's that shit. That's that shit. I'm so glad you're here, Chris. Wow. Bro, I wish more people from my real life would show up here. It would keep me more real. I would be so much nicer if people from my real life... I mean, not Iceman. Iceman knows he can watch and I can be pissed off and blah, blah, blah. But man, other people... other people showing up just blows my mind. I cannot believe it. So nice. I'm like, right when I'm thinking my show's gonna die, one of my favorite people in the world pops into my live stream and saves my life. Bro, things have not been easy for me in the podcast world lately. So, all the support that you give me and everyone else, it's just so greatly appreciated. Did I get everywhere I had to go? Yeah, we did. We finished the combo couch. Let's move on with the sharks. You guys want to talk about the sharks next? There's a bunch of shark attacks we're hearing about in the United States. And, you know, one expert says, well, it's because more people have cell phones, so you're hearing about them more, and that's bullshit. It's not it.
Grant.
It's not cell phones.
Oh man. LOL, miss you, bro.
Miss you
Christopher
too.
Grant. I love you, bud.
I love you too, bro. All right, no law regarding cannabis. Cheers, everybody. Cheers, Chris Grant and J.C. Wiley and Sean the Orca and everybody else. Cheers. It's so sweet, it's so nice, it's so tasty, so smooth. I like my smoke ring tracker cam.
Cheers.
Leroy. That's an interesting last name. Lub. Cheers, bro. Leroy, did you follow Chris Grant in here? Wow, if you did, thank you. We get hop in this bitch. Let's watch the rest of Craig's.
That was the longest I've ever seen, LOL. Sean the Orca guy. Nobody appreciates a orca till we maul a white shark or two.
Till we maul a white shark or two. Nobody appreciates the orca. Let's watch the end of Craig's video. It's almost over. It's just a few more seconds, but I want you to hear him.
Going to get my hair done.
Okay. If you see the rest of this video, Craig's going to mention both his election lies and his vaccine lies. Watch this.
Contact. What harmful content does the Combo Couch put up? Elections, COVID information.
His laughing right there.
Club. Wow, you're the only person to pronounce it right. Thank you.
Hello? Right on, Leroy. You're welcome. Did you come in from Christopher Grant? Are you a Lake County guy? Let me know. I lived out there for 13 years. I don't recognize you, but I'm so glad you're here watching my show. Anyway, his giggling and laughing and acting like it's no big deal. What I said about vaccines? What I said about the election? What you mean? You and people like you that put out the election misinformation end up getting people killed at the January 6th insurrection, whatever you want to call it. Coup, whatever, fucking riot. Oh, we got an emergency. Welcome to Florida. Another child abduction in Florida, guys. Second one in 2 days.
No
Welcome to Florida, state of the fucking child abductions. We get these on our phone daily now. 2 days in a row. Wow. Great. Another child abducted. Welcome to Florida. Wow. Ron DeSantis does such a great job here, though, doesn't he? Florida's just so great. Yeah, bring your kids here. No, so you're in Maryland. Okay, right on, buddy. Right on. Welcome to my show. I'm so glad you're here. Anyway, back to what Craig was saying. The way he's saying this and laughing about it like it's a big fucking joke, and when you consider...
It get pronounced with a silent H like lub.
If someone took his word and didn't get... and then caught the CV and then ended up dying, and if they'd had there's a better chance that they would have survived it, then he's a fucking murderer. By his words, he's getting people killed. If enough people listen to that message, and they do from Jimmy Dore, he's a very small slice of broadcastability. His reach is much shorter than what Jimmy Dore puts out there, but they're putting out the same misinformation. I mean, Jimmy has him on the show, and they both spout their misinformation together. And then they both realize how fucked up they both are when somebody says something to the other one that they're like, well, I don't agree with that. And then they're like, wow, he's really fucked up. Then it makes them look at themselves in the mirror, right? And go, wow, I must be really fucked up too.
Still doing it. They don't get hacked.
Look at the laughter here.
What harmful content does the Combo Couch put up?
God,
Elections, COVID information.
So cavalier, so smug, and there's only so many words. When you've been accused by the very platform that you rely on to make money of being a misinformant And they literally tell you that the misinformation you're putting out there is dangerous and harmful. And then you just kind of giggle it off without actually looking at it. You're not even going to investigate as to why they think they're right. You're just going to laugh it off. So that's the attitude that makes it very hard for me to defend his right to free speech. His attitude. I mean, the speech itself I have a problem with. Oh yeah, that makes it hard. But then having this attitude on top of that, that's a double whammy, man. And here I am, still supporting Craig, still supporting Fiora's right to free speech. Yes, YouTube, you're wrong. You need to give them their monetization back, and if morons out there want to give these liars their money, you need to let them make money. Who are you to decide who gets paid and who doesn't get paid, YouTube? What the fuck do you think you are? So yeah, I'm here to defend Craig and Fiora. I fucking hate the lies they tell. I like Craig as a person, Fiora not so much. But I'm still here to defend both of them as Americans who deserve to have their voices heard. Because in this country, supposedly, we're supposed to have free speech. And man, even with that smug look on your face, Craig, and you messaging me on Twitter saying you don't like me, I'm still here defending your lying ass. So, fuck you for nothing you ever did for me. I take that back. You responded to me on both Twitter and in the Instant Messenger, and I really do appreciate that. I do appreciate being heard and listened to. And even if you say you don't like me and you disagreed with me on whatever I told you, I really like that, the fact you're willing to have a conversation with people. That's what makes you so likable, Craig. You'll talk to people.
I'm back.
How was it?
Hot. Very hot.
Yeah. Yeah, it's hot out there.
Very hot.
He's likable. What can I say? He's a likable guy. I just wish he would tell the
Grant.
truth.
I definitely AE the free speech stuff. Thank you, Ben.
You're welcome, Chris. You're welcome. You might want to watch Convo Couch, Chris. You might appreciate them. It's the Convo Couch. I'll even give you a link if you're interested. They might be right up your alley, bro. I'm not subscribed to them.
Leroy Hlub. So what's up with the sharks?
So there's reported 5 shark bites in one day on a New Jersey beach. And a shark expert claims that
Oh my.
people have more cell phones now. So that's why you're hearing about more shark attacks. Does that even make sense to you guys? Like, at the beach, when there's sharks there or someone gets attacked, they literally have red flags that go up at all the lifeguard stations. It's not like people don't know about it. It's not like it doesn't get reported on every shark attack that's ever fucking happened.
Christopher Grant.
It's news.
LOL.
That's news.
Bonsai house.
It gets reported.
Morning.
You know, I didn't get nipped by a shark the other day and
Not
just
a good
decide not to
friend.
tell anybody about it. You know, nobody does that. It's so that you can save other lives. That's why you tell people you got bit by a shark, because that shark might bite somebody else. So that other person should be out of the water too. That's why we tell it. That's why it's news. It's like, wow. This shark well, he's a shark expert, but he is not a media expert. I think he's had his head up a shark's ass his whole fucking life to not realize that we all know when somebody gets bit by a shark. Just saying. That's what's up with the sharks. Now, there's way more going on, too, that we could discuss. This thing with the Trump meeting. You guys heard about the Trump? They had an Oval Office meeting, and,
Thank you.
Sidney Powell was in
Christopher
there.
Grant.
Rudy Giuliani.
It's like that report you just got on your phone about the abducted child. Not that that's cool, but same platform.
Yeah, you know when a child gets abducted. Everybody knows when a child gets abducted. The police put it out there. You know? You're right.
Sounds like that dumb excuse a few months ago when orcas were smoking people in kayaks. They blamed COV on it because the return to activity after shutdown.
Dude, to get two
TSHHH.
child notification abductions in 2 days, it's fucking psychotic. It does not happen every day out here. But to actually see that happen, what are the fucking chances, you know? And then I'm like, welcome to Florida. But, you know, a lot of child abductions are the other parent. You guys realize that, right? We know that because I live in Florida. That's who it usually, many times, turns out to be. More often than not. I would think. I could be wrong. Right?
Very true.
Right. So anyway, you guys hear about this meeting with Giuliani? You know, I'm gonna release the Kraken, Sidney Powell. Remember this? I'm releasing the Kraken, Sidney Powell.
Text can sound sketchy.
They literally took her seriously for more than 2 seconds. Okay? I'm releasing the Kraken, Sidney Powell, that was gonna have all the receipts to all the 2020 election bullshit. She was in a meeting with Rudy Giuliani, President Trump, and staff and other people, and this was an all-day meeting, and they were bringing in meatballs. Like, I'm assuming, like, sweet and sour meatballs, because that's my fucking favorite. Have you guys ever had sweet and sour meatballs? I'm going to tell you exactly how to make them. Check this out. You can use any kind of a preserve, right? Jelly, whatever. I use apricot. You can use grape. You can use strawberry, whatever. Get a preserve like Smucker's. Get a whole jar of that. And get a whole jar of chili sauce. And you can also get a jar of I want to say cocktail sauce. And mix the chili sauce and the cocktail sauce and the jelly together.
Yes, sir, that stuff hits.
Make your
Mom
meatballs.
With ape and pepper jelly.
Make your meatballs however you want. You don't have to add. No, you don't have to add anything else. You can put Worcestershire in the meat to give it more of a zing. But if you do just a little bit and a little bit, not like when I'm using Worcestershire, I'm like not like that. It would just be like a boink in the meat while you're mixing it in. Salt, pepper. That's it on the meatball. Make the meatballs, right? Take that jelly, the sauce. You're gonna make it a sauce. You're gonna put it a sauce in a big pot. Throw your meatballs that are you can pre-cook the meatballs in the oven, or cook them however the fuck you want. And then once they're cooked, throw them in the sauce. Heat up the sauce with the meatballs. And you will be. Pineapple works good too. Pineapple jelly. Pineapple apricot works good too. You will be the master of all parties. And those who were fortunate enough to be at my Halloween party, when I serve those, will always remember the meatballs. They're that fucking good. But I digress. So meatballs were brought in to that dinner, that meeting, because it went so long. They literally fed the people. And what the people are reporting on,
Awesome Italian impression, they love it.
basically what you get from what Donald Trump was saying was that you're all a bunch of fucking pussies because you're not going to
Hoot and howl.
push my narrative.
You should make that recipe a short clip. Cooking W-nay.
Hoot and howl, you could make that a clip on YouTube right now. You could send it to me on Twitter once you do.
Chris, I miss your facial expressions, man. I love you.
I love you
Leroy
too. I miss
Glove.
your facial expressions.
Did I hear correctly on the web that they found cocaine in the White House?
They did
LOL.
find a white powdered substance believed to be cocaine, because I think they had Hunter was there, he called in to test it. And he gave it a little and said, "Yep, that's low. It's about mid-grade."
That's Billy. I can make a lot of things, but videos ain't my strong suit.
Dude, there's a
Leroy
little
Glove.
scissors under YouTube.
LOL.
If you're on YouTube, there's a little scissors thing underneath the thing. Just clip it. You can just separate the thing out and hit done, write a title. It's so simple. Try it. Make clips, please. Please do that for me. Bitcoin 45,000 by year's end. Do you guys believe that?
The Bitcoin chart space, some very interesting things on the daily, on the monthly, some great on-chain charts I want to share with you here as well, because we're seeing a lot of big stuff happening in the market with all the Bitcoin ETF news and all the excitement that's starting to be generated in the market around what we're seeing here.
Why do I
right?
feel like I spilled
It's very
coffee
exciting to see
Christopher
this.
Grant.
on myself?
Let's dive
I
in
gotta
here and
go
start
to
taking a
work,
look at a
bro,
few
but I
things.
love
So
ya, man. Always love.
Take me with you to work. I'm safe for work, bro. I'm safe for work if you work at a dispensary where people curse a lot. Oh, they literally have this thing in this chat. It's
Lock
NSFW.
looks way diff, or am I high?
It's NSFW or NSFL. Like, not safe for work or not safe for life, like anywhere. Don't watch this in front of anyone else. Not safe for life. But not safe for work, they'll put that tag on a video or a
Grant.
link.
I work at restaurant. Hoot and howl. You're playing while I work as often as I can.
Dude, you sound like you're from another country. That's so funny.
Tested
I work at
positive
the
for
restaurant.
COVID. Damn it, Hunter, stop losing blow at your daddy's
I work
workplace.
at the restaurant. That needs to be said with an accent. I work at the restaurant. You're playing while I work as often as I can. Tested positive for the daddy's workplace, Sean. So, that's funny. I'm trying to do this. Hey, it's Lawn Maintenance Friday. That's right, everybody. It's the day when the lawn guys come in and cut the grass. No longer
start
organic
off
cannabis,
with
everybody.
is actually
Cheers. It's happy
the
Sabbath 10.
Litecoin habit. I know, Litecoin, I know. But it's only 27 days until the Litecoin halving. There's been a lot of play around this narrative starting to build up, and there's been, of course, a lot of price action moving on it. You see the EDX exchange, which is backed by Charles Schwab and other big players, as the institutional exchange where you can go and trade your crypto, right? Well, they're listing Bitcoin, Ethereum, Bitcoin Cash, and Litecoin, which is
Leroy
providing enough
Glove.
gas in the tank.
What
to get
y'all
people a bit
smoking
excited
on?
about Litecoin once again. They're also hanging on to that Litecoin halving narrative. Now, here's what happened during the last two Litecoin halvings. This is the first halving.
OG
This is the
Coach.
second halving. In both of these situations, we saw the price of Litecoin actually peak about 3 to 6 weeks before the actual halving happened. right?
The
So
halving
we saw
happened.
this run up, saw the momentum build up, the excitement build up. Litecoin halving is coming, and then we of course saw that inevitable price decline actually leading into the halving. This will be the third halving, but look at 2019. 2019, we saw Litecoin peak at $142 in June. 6 weeks later, at the day of the halving, the price was $92. So I'll be curious to see if that plays out or not.
Leroy
Again, in this
Vlad.
situation where we see
Nice.
Litecoin actually kind of basically in this scenario, we'd see Litecoin potentially dumping into the halving, or will traders keep the narrative rolling until much closer to the halving date? And if so, of course, we probably will see a sell the news event, because halvings themselves are fundamentally bullish, but they don't create immediate bullish scenarios. It takes time for those things to play out. Let's take a look here at the Bitcoin chart. So this is on the daily. On the daily, we're seeing some interesting things happening. A bit of a cool
Quarter of the hour
down, if
early.
you will, after
No
that
Larry
big
Gunning Cannabis.
move
Cheers,
up in
everybody.
Previous weeks on all the excitement around the ETF news. Currently seeing the price cooling off just a little bit, still trading above the 50-day EMA, which is the yellow line on the chart here. However, I'd like to draw your attention to the fact that we are seeing a daily MACD bear cross forming up right here, where essentially that could indicate a bit of a further cooling off of prices, and it's happening in the area where generally if you see it so high up, you're likely to see a bit of a price correction coming in. The stochastic also indicating that. Now, to be clear, we can easily see any kind of bullish narratives popping their heads up and pumping the price very, very quickly, right? The market's a bit of a powder keg right now, if you will, and any of this ETF news can easily either spook markets, as we saw when the SEC came out the other day and said, well, your filings are inadequate, and the market kind of panicked a little bit until people actually realized, well, they didn't say they're denying them, they just said it's inadequate, and please change the wording in your applications, which is what everybody immediately did, and now everything seems to be okay again. Now, if the SEC was just surprise us and come out very, very soon and say, hey, Bitcoin ETF approved, here's a listing date, that would make markets go absolutely crazy. But you can only keep momentum going for so long around the hype of the Bitcoin ETF
Leroy
narrative
Vlad.
without a Bitcoin
You're
ETF
pretty
actually
good at
being
the
approved,
smoke rings.
right? So that is something to keep in mind here. But let's have a look at the
Thank
monthly charts.
you.
Let's have a look at the monthly charts here, because something interesting is happening here on monthly charts I want to point out for you. And that is particularly taking a look here at the MACD. So you can see here the 50-month EMA. Last month we came right down at a nice little retest of that, which I like to see without a doubt. So we had the initial breakout here back in March, a retest in June, currently of course trading above that. Interestingly though, we have got now our MACD
This is the
monthly
cock
cross
smoker who
for
told me to put
Bitcoin.
my money
Now,
in
this
Celsius.
historically has been a
Just
pretty
so you
powerful
guys know.
indicator to say that the bear market's over, that a new cycle is
So
beginning.
this guy
And
cost
we're
me
about to get excited again.
$100,000.
Monthly charts here, right? So
And
monthly
he made
price
money.
action takes
He
some time
pulled
to
all
play
of his
right?
money
Because we're
out
getting
while
that
I
back
lost
across now,
$100,000.
that impact of starting a new bull run, that doesn't mean
Yoshi
immediate
go.
price insanity. It means
Cheers.
a new
Yoshi
correction.
go.
Of course, this
Yo,
MACD
yo,
here,
Yoshi
is
go.
kind of
Yo.
following behind what we've already seen happening in other indicators we talked about here on the channel for some months now. Of course, we see the histogram has been trending upwards for a while. We finally got our green bar here, so that's all very, very nice to see, and I'm excited about it. Now, before we get into the on-chain charts here, if you are a trader, you need yourself an account over on Bybit. It is the best place for trading crypto. You can get $30,000 in sign-up and deposit bonuses by using the link down below in the description. You can trade futures, spot altcoins, hop onto the popular copy trading service, and more. Check it out using the first link in the description. Now, this is a very interesting one that I found right here. This is from CryptoCon. This is the Bitcoin Pi Cycle Top Indicator. And he says it's created the biggest bearish fake out of the yellow 111-day MA ever, right down here. So big fake out. But now it's fully recovered, and an ambitious target looms, $45,234. The green 350-day MA2 has been achieved for every mid, top, in every cycle. So you can see right back here, look. Right back in 2016, hit our mid top back in 2012, hit our mid top back in 2019 as well. So if history rhymes, we all know history doesn't repeat, right? But if history does rhyme, then we could see Bitcoin rallying as high as $45,234 in 2023. My number's been 48,000. I think we overshoot that just a little bit, potentially 48,000, perhaps in the next few months. So definitely.
So that's a good assessment from him on that. I was wondering what he was basing the statement on. And it's nice that he literally just shows you on the chart over time it's done this repeatedly after it's done this. So that's fun, you know. Anyway, that guy cost me $100,000, so fuck him. He owes me a fucking apology. You know, it's like, hey, Lark, I still want my apology for fucking you recommending Celsius. Use my code, you know. to get into Celsius, so he gets a kickback. Right? How many of those did he get? Put your money in here, you'll get fucking 18% APY, man. Fucking 18%. Look at that shit. You guys remember that shit? Fuck. That doesn't feel good. That's probably why a lot of people stopped watching the show. Because I got fucked by that motherfucker. Let's... I don't know, should we try to use the other camera for that? We can just go like that. Yeah, I think that works. That's gonna work.
About to take my dogs out for a walk. It was nice chatting with you. Stay medicated and have a good rest of your day.
Yes, I like that. You too, Leroy. You follow my channels. I'm broadcasting on like 20 different channels right now. Rumble, Kick, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, Odyssey. I'm live streaming to all those channels under the same name, Nays Garden. So if you would subscribe to at least one of those, especially the main YouTube channel, which has 25,000 subscribers, I'd really appreciate that. So thanks, man. I'm glad you had fun. I can be a real dick sometimes too, just saying. Full disclosure.
I got you on Facebook.
I'm brutally... Yeah, Facebook kind of sucks though. I'm brutally honest. Kind of sucks for me too. But, yeah, I ain't got no narrative. I ain't got no narrative that I try to play out. Push back.
LOL.
Push out on some folks.
Leroy
Leroy
Vlog. Take care.
Two different angles, it's like a music video. Calling guy. That and Beyond and the Colin guy over on the Rumble. I'm so not used to getting chatters that when I do get chat, it only takes me fucking half hour to notice it. Hey, is this one of those wacky MAGA shows? Did you hear someone in Kansas took the vaccine and their head rolled off their body? Dude, you have 8 listeners. That's about 7 more than I would have guessed. I've actually got 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I've got 14. But actually, when you said what you said, it was probably more like 20. You didn't realize. I've got a bunch of people watching all across the internet. It's still not a lot, but it's more than what you thought. There's the 9 right there. Just saying.
Fields. Powder.
Hey, we got activity. Look at this. It's lawn maintenance Fridays in Nays Garden. Nays Garden's getting a haircut. Look at what's going on here. We got activity. I should do this one too for 2 angles. I think that might be a little much, but I should at least try. Man. Let me just try and see what I can do here. Yeah, you know, I can do this.
Ben, what's your email?
Adam Franzen. What is my email? The one that you could send that to, I think the best one you could send it to is send it to hold on one second. I'll tell you which one to send it to. Because I want to figure out which. I've got a bunch of emails. Which one do I want to use? Send it to. Yeah. Send it to norcalnay@gmail.com. That's an easy one. Norcalnay. Nor, Cal, CAL, Nay, NAY, @gmail.com. Thanks for asking, Adam. And please call me Nay, bro. That's perfect. It's the perfect email. Because people will be like, dude, you're in Florida. I'm like, yeah, you want to hear the story? Great story. 13-year saga. Oh, you guys are getting the full on.
For sure, thanks. I wanted to talk about the oil with you. I'm Adam Franson. I want to talk about the oil with you.
Talk about the oil.
Adam Franson. My phone acting up.
You could talk about the oil with me right here, bro. You don't have to email me about the oil. What do you want to know? Just ask me. State your question. Man, I should move this over here. That's so cool.
House. So talk about oil, Francis. Easy, black, Texas tea. Swimming pool,
Pools, movie stars. Swimming pools, movie stars. Dude, you guys are getting the full widescreen experience. I got it all dialed in here, man. This is so close. It picks up where the other leaves off. There's a lot of activity going. Ooh!
Damn it, Francis.
We
Talk
got
about oil.
we got two riding mowers going simultaneously, folks. Boom! Bam! What? This has never happened on here ever in the history of lawn maintenance Thursdays or lawn maintenance Fridays. Bam! Dude, dare I say it started out lawn maintenance Wednesdays?
That's overkill.
Bro, there's no overkill here, bruh. Dude. Bro, we are fucking crewing up. We are crewing. Look how bright the sun is out right now. It was so hot out there earlier. We are crewing up.
House. Whoa, 2 mowers. They must have struck oil. Black gold,
Texas tea, swimming pools, movie stars. Well, next thing you know, old Jed's a millionaire. He said, Ken folks said, Jed, move away from there. They said, California, that's the place you ought to be. So he loaded up the truck and moved to Beverly Hills, that is. Swimming pools, movie stars. Bruh, the lawn mowing. It's like an endless ballet of lawn maintenance occurring in the background. An endless ballet of beauty and lawn maintaining. I know, I'm kind of ruining it with my... Oh, yeah. I forgot. The dog's outside.
Look like he's thirsty.
He couldn't make it in. Can you let him in for me?
Sure.
Oh, thank you. Dog's outside. He likes being out there when they're cutting the grass. I don't know what's going on. Where the hell is he? Oh, I hear him now. He's getting water. Damn. He's drinking quite a lot of water, man. Holy shit.
You guys have water? Want some more? See, hot. Drinking a lot of water. Here you go, peas. Oh, you're good? Alright.
He didn't want any more water. I was like, you want some more water? He's like, nah. You guys enjoying the activity out there? We got some activity going on. I hear it. There. Oh, look at this. I pulled back the curtain and revealed more activity. So, you guys check out Convo Couch if that's what you're into. You know, let the people decide what they want to hear, man. He says a lot of that stuff that some people want to listen to, so go check it out. I am going to call this show. I appreciate you guys tuning in, and I will see you on the next one. All right? Take care, everybody.